Hey everybody, this is Rough Dog 4 from PS3 Imports, and today we're going to be doing a review on Ganbare Super Strikers. This is the latest Ratalaika game, and as typical as always, it is there's 6 stacks that will be to this game. So this game is a little bit more interesting than most because this game is actually longer than the typical Ratalaika game. Typically, you see them under 1 hour or less, and this game is actually probably going to take you like 5 or 6 hours to finish. It might be a little bit longer the first time, but honestly, once you get the hang of it, you might be able to cut it down to 4 hours. But it is certainly will still be a grind. Uh, it's a really interesting game. It's a mix between soccer and a turn-based RPG. And I know what you're thinking. It sounds like that is kind of dumb, but I honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought it was too, but as I started playing it and I wanted to give it a shot because I love RPGs, this game was actually pretty fun and it was pretty well done. It actually kind of reminded me of if anyone has ever played the Blitzball game of Final Fantasy. I kind of liked it. It kind of had that kind of concept and feel to it, and I thought that was very interesting. So one note to this game too, you can turn the difficulty mode to normal or easy. If you're going this for strictly trophies, I suggest turning it to easy. There is no downside. And basically what you're going to do is you're just going to play story mode and you're going to get all the trophies done. So the first thing you'll go through the game, it'll let you customize all the characters if you want. You can skip through it or feel free to change it as much as you want. And basically, once you get into this, you can go into tutorial, which will teach you how to play the game. It'll go through every single aspect of the game, and there's actually a trophy related to it too for doing all the steps. So you certainly want to make sure to do that. And then once you do that, you can skip right into the game plane. So basically, what it is you're going to control a squad of I believe 6 or 7 characters, and you're going to face the computer with 6 or 7 characters, and you're just gonna whoever scores the most goals wins. So I guess it is actually I'm going to go ahead and skip this. Let's see. Yeah, I do not need the tutorial, so we will skip out of that. And so now we are starting up the match. And basically, there is 2 halves to the game. So it's a 20 minutes, and basically every single turn takes 1 minute. So as soon as you finish everything that you need to do in your turn, the time will end and it'll go to 19 minutes. And it'll keep going back and forth. And if any point too during your possession, if you lose the turn, then it'll again deduct a minute and it'll go to the next one. So basically, you get to move each character twice on each turn. You can certainly get other items that can increase movement and other stuff, and the game will explain that how to do it. It'll basically increase stats, but you do level up each character. So I do suggest getting all of them involved when possible, making sure to move them around. But basically, you're gonna get your first character. You can see right there, like I got past them. And it shows too. It's really cool. Like so, when you go here, you can see in the corner too. It's like okay, the success rate to dribble past them will be 89%. So that's certainly pretty high. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that again. And as you can see, I got past them too. And I get to move other characters too as well twice. And basically, I want to make sure to keep some people back for defense purposes, but I move a few of them forward, try to tighten it up a little bit. But then basically, you can certainly blitz a few of them forward just in case you need to get there to help out the person up there. And then once you're ready, you just end your turn, you hit square, and then the computer takes their turn, and they're going to try to steal the ball away and try to do the same thing. So it was awesome. So I still have possession of the ball, so that's great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to dribble past this guy right here. And as you can see, it had a pretty high success rate, which I was able to do. So I have one more turn. So with this one turn too, I'm going to go all the way to shoot because I want to shoot on goal. And it's pretty cool too, just like the other ones. Any action that you take in this game will show what the success rate is going to be. So you see, if I shoot head on to the goalie, I'm going to have a 92% success rate. And if I shoot off to the sides of both here and here, I have a 98%. So the one thing to remember though too is that if you do shoot for one of those corners, there is a very slight small internal chance that you can hit the sidebar. I don't know if you can hit the top bar if you go dead on. I've never experienced in that, so I think that the The downside here is that you lose a little percentage if you shoot it head on. If you used to go for the higher percentage shot, there is a risk that you might hit you might hit the bar and it'll come back into play. So I'm going to try to shoot the side, and it went through, and we scored a goal. And the game is really just as simple as that. As you get on later, there is abilities that can, might make the computer sleep if you hit them with a tackle or pass. It might, make them sleepy, or they might turn to ice. So there's certainly cool things that'll happen along the way, and the game will slowly introduce you those things. Also, too, is that so basically there's like I think 15 or 16 matches that you need to win, and there's a trophy for winning each one of those matches. And then outside of that, there is a trophy for getting 10 and 20 stars. And in each matchup, there's 3 stars you can earn. So you can see right away that there's a possibility of about like 45 stars that you can earn, and you only need about 20 to get the platinum. So it's really not a big deal. And as you can see here too, I think most of the objectives, you probably should get the 20 stars without honestly even trying. But if, like you said, you can hit triangle and see what you get. And as you can see, by hitting these objectives, you certainly earn items too as well that will help you along your way. So it's something to keep track of too. So that would help you out. So anyway, you guys, I really hope that you enjoy this game. This, like I said, it's a little bit longer than most people, so I know that's going to turn some people off. But if you like the RPG element of these games, where you'll gain some levels, your characters will get stronger, and there's items that you can equip to them to increase their abilities or give them certain abilities, then this game is certainly for you, and I highly suggest you try this game out, give it a try, and tell me what you think. Anyway, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. Have a great day, everybody.